Hello, I'm the Airsoft Traveler, and today I'm going to be showing you how to replace the inner barrel in your gun. But before we get into this, I want you to subscribe to me real quick, and remember that while we're quarantining all this, I'm going to be live streaming some Call of Duty Modern Warfare, at least until I can get back to playing Airsoft. Now, this video will be most prevalent for people who own Crytek model guns, but it should work with just about any version 2 gun you can find. How you get at the inner barrel may be a little bit different depending on whether you take the front pin out or the back pin out first. But once you pull it out, the inner barrel and the hop-up assembly should work pretty much the same across all M4 model or version 2 guns. Without further ado, let's just jump right in it. Alright, so here you see my gun. It's just your standard Crytek M4. I'm going to spend a little while looking for the right hex key, but what I'm going to do once I get the hex keys, I'm going to pull the front pin of my gun, which is just how it works. I'm going to pull the front pin of mine out. You're going to see me attempting on the back one. I don't know what I was thinking. Pull the front pin out for this version of a gun. Some guns do, the back pin does come out and the front will pivot up, but that is not the case with my gun. In my gun, it is the front pin needs to come out. Another thing I'm noticing as I'm rewatching this is you should take the magazine out before you try and do any of this, because the magazine doesn't need to be in there, and B, it won't, it's just going to get in the way of you trying to take this thing apart. So find you the right size thing. This is it right here. Is this one? I believe it's a metric, like a 1 or a 2. So find you your right size hex key and pull out that front pin. So for me, you take one end off, pull it out, set that aside somewhere safe, set the hex key aside, take a small Phillips head screwdriver or a punch if you have them, and just use the back end of a hammer and just kind of tap it through. You shouldn't have to use much force, and if you do, just be really, really careful about how you're going to do that. Set that tool aside, pull the pin out, set that aside, and now you should be able to pull the front off. This is when I notice I have the magazines in still, so I'll just pull that out real quick. Alright, once you've got the front out, you can pull your inner barrel out, and this is my inner barrel. This is already the upgrade. I just went back and redid it. Remember where all of the O-rings are, and don't forget about that weird short spring. I've had it happen where I do that and I have no idea where it is. Anyways, you want to take the side of your fingernail or something, you want to pop that C-clamp out. You should be able to either twist it or just kind of give it a little click, and it should come right on out. Don't mind my watch, by the way. See, C-clamp out, set that somewhere safe. Now the inner barrel should slide out, and now you have your hop-up mechanism and your hop-up bucking. Okay, you can set the metal tube, the inner barrel, aside now and get your replacement. Don't lose that spring. Now you may be thinking to yourself right now, hey, I have this extra little inner barrel. It's probably about 200 millimeters long, or 20 inches if you're American like me. You can use this inner barrel actually as a kind of blowgun. So what you can do is you can take a couple BBs and you can put them in there, and you hold it with your finger, or you can put it up to your mouth and blow, and it shoots it. I don't recommend doing that right now because of the coronavirus and all that fun stuff, but once all this is done, you can use it as a blowgun. Especially, it's particularly easy if you don't use a lower mask when you play. Okay, so once you've got your new fresh thing, you're gonna have to put the O-rings on the front. The further forward the better, because it makes more stability. And then you're gonna want to find, it's gonna be a little groove on the bottom of your inner barrel towards the end that connects to the receiver. There's gonna be a little nubbin in the hop-up bucking, and they're gonna connect, and they should just slide together. So you can slide the hop-up bucking down, and it should stop pretty much on its own. Then you're gonna grab the hop-up assembly. Take that, and it's just gonna... Wait, what am I doing? Oh, put the spring on it first, sorry. Then put the hop-up bucking on. down the groove. Okay, now you're going to take the hop-up assembly or unit, and it's going to pretty much just slide on there. You're going to look for a little, it's going to be a little indent. Those go, they're like perpendicular in a way to how the hop-up assembly goes. So the flat spot should be on the side. Now, don't lose your C-clamp like I did. Take your C-clamp and then line up the notch, so that it slides right in where it's supposed to go. And you should be able to just kind of push it down and it should click in. If it doesn't want to, give it a little bit of a twist and that should help. Now, take your spring and slide it all the way to the end. Then you're going to take that and slide it business end in, down into your gun. So you can kind of see me getting it down in there. Should slide straight in, do a little wiggle, slide it right on in there, and it should go all the way to the bottom, just about. Alright. See how it's all the way at the front? There you go. Now you should be able to take your front end and slide it right onto your lower receiver. Sometimes it takes a little bit of wiggling. Nothing when you're working on an airsoft gun requires force, so just if it's not going, stop, think about what's going on, and try your best to fix it. Okay, now you just tap tap the pin in with the back of a hammer, and then flip it over so it's not that side. But yeah, take the back of a hammer and just gently tap it in so it goes all the way through. Just like that. Alright. Okay, now flip it over. And there should be a little screw, and it screws right back in. So putting it back together is pretty much the same way you took it apart, just in reverse. Anyways, that is all I have for you. Your new gun, your gun should shoot just like new. It should be shooting lasers now. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like if you found this useful. I'm out.